Greetings, everyone. Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. Yes, it's Wednesday. Hoping to get you a couple of these today. As many of you know who've been watching, I've been out sick with food poisoning for the last couple of days, so haven't really had a lot of chance to listen to some of the new music I was hoping to get to. So you may or may not get many, if any, new album reviews today. I'm hoping to get you at least one. But I am going to get you a book review because, well, I've been sitting around kind of struggling with this thing for the last few days. I have been able to read a little bit at least. And I do want to cover this very great new book from Mr. Martin Popoff called Loud and Proud, 50 Years of Nazareth. All right. With Roni Ramos Amorim on images. And this, of course, published by Wymer. So another one of these great, kind of like visual biography books, right? If you're a fan of the Scottish legends of Nazareth, this is going to be a must-own. It's another spectacular, big, heavy book, but loaded with great photographs, so many great live photographs. Of course, Martin will always autograph it for you, write a nice little note. And this basically takes you from the origins, the early 70s, all the way up, through the present day. So the real present day. So this is very up to date. And so here the first kind of chapter is origins through 1974. And here you get great, commentary from guys in the band about the albums, about the tours and things like that. And it's got the whole kind of timeline thing going on, which is really cool. Got some great early pictures. You have the little live gig posters and things like that. But for the most part, for fans, it's these gorgeous live shots that are really worth the price of admission. And the funny thing is that Nazareth aren't the most photogenic band on the planet. As if you know the band, you're well familiar. And as you look through this book, you're going to see decent, not the prettiest guys in hard rock, right? They never were. But there's still something cool about seeing all this great stuff. It's what it's all about. Like I said, if you're a true longtime fan, you're going to want to have this. I love stuff like this where you see the old magazine covers that they graced the covers of. And there's shots of, I think you got Billy Rankin and Dan McCafferty, right? It follows all the different eras of the band, and you get, of course, information on, what's happened in recent years with Dan having to retire due to his COPD situation. But for fans of the classic era, lots of great live shots from all around the world of the band in action throughout the 70s. Like I said, plenty of information on each and every album, which is cool. You get lots of stuff about the great albums from the 70s, information about the not so great albums from the 80s, that sort of thing, and how well the albums did, and chart positions and hit singles, all that good stuff. You got plenty of coverage on the more recent years. Of course, Jimmy on guitar. Current singer, you got Sal Clemenson's in here, like I said, Billy Rankin. Here's some stuff from the 90s. Without, I don't want to show the whole thing off because I know people probably want to get this and digest it and really soak it all in, but it's a lot of fun. I really love some of these great, talking about the great bills, where they touring with Uriah Heep and touring with, various other bands in the day, Deep Purple and whatnot. It's very cool stuff. It's good. It's just a nice, chronologically, laid out history of a great band. A band that probably deserved a little more recognition than they got. I know most people know the name Nazareth, right? But other than a couple songs, the masses probably aren't familiar much with their music, but a great band that did all sorts of cool stuff. They weren't just a big, loud, heavy rock band. They could do more ballady stuff. They could do more pop stuff and rootsy stuff. They kind of dabbled in a little everything. And I know, Martin gets into in the book here a little bit how, most of us wished in the 80s that they would have just gotten heavier because that's what most of the older bands were doing, but instead they went the opposite direction, which didn't really work out too well for them. But their latter half of their catalog, that things that they released in the late 90s into the early 2000s, pretty strong. And of course now they've got another singer, and they're making an attempt at another part of their career and moving forward. So, but good stuff all around. Loud and Proud, 50 Years of Nazareth by Martin Popoff, another must-own book from Wymer Publishing. So it's on sale right now at martinpopoff.com. Make sure you get your copy. And I also want to make a plug, if you haven't already gotten it, and I know we have a lot of Uriah Heep fans here on the channel, so if you have not ordered your Uriah Heep, a visual biography book, you need to. This is so good. Martin's got copies left in stock. This is fantastic. I mean, any Uriah Heep fan should own something like this. I mean, this is just absolutely beautiful. Tons and tons of vintage photographs from throughout their career, old and new, timelines, album information. I mean, just magnificent stuff. If you're still kind of thinking about it, well, just go ahead and do it. This is a fantastic, fantastic book. You really can't go wrong with any of these visual biographies. I've got a few of Martin's. These are really good. So the brand new one is the Nazareth one, and the most recent one before that is the Uriah Heep. Check them both out. They're both amazing. Again, it's martinpopoff.com. Go right to his site. You can order directly with PayPal right on there. So please go check him out and give Martin some love. And thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for more of these and more stuff here on the channel coming up each and every day this week. And please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell. And we've got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations below, as well as a link to our merch site where you can get all sorts of Sea of Tranquility stuff, and our webzine, which is celebrating 20 years this year, seaoftranquility.org. That link is below as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.